there's a lot of Gemini, right? We have the Gemini moon now, but see, we want to communicate with we can only communicate, it seems like, with like-hearted people. Like-hearted. That's kind of a thing to say. You know, they say like-minded, but I'm saying like-hearted is more the only thing that is on the same page, that you can be on the same. Say you want to be on the same page with somebody, then you have to enter into your heart, because it's the only organ that directly interacts electromagnetically with the same page available for you all, which is outer space, that place just beyond your nose. Now, reality. Reality is what it's called. There's a lot of names we can come up with, but if you're in a physical body, you have a 5-pointer here: head, 2 legs, and two arms. If you don't, I'm sorry. I might have worked for you and helped you out doing something you couldn't do anyway. But God, in general, if your heart is beating, hopefully you have somewhat of your 5 senses together and you're able to use them. Use them, and see, the reason why you use them, because there is a same page application. You could call it an application. Did you log in yet, narcissist? It's called reality. This moment now, where the truth rises and falls. Never is it in any one human being's mind. So you will never see. This is where I'm getting on your bad language now, and you have to change it. Never will you find like-minded people. And what is it? What is the mind? To me, I'm just looking at a box office that, well, how is it being used? What is surging in and out of it? It's like a university. Yeah, that's your temple. That's really your church. You have a temple, 2 temples, right? And in between, what is residing there? What moves in and out of there? Like, really, what is stored in there? But really, it's looking like a quality of air. Like, is there air to even breathe? Can you let in a new experience beyond your mind? See, the fully encapsulated mind is the narcissist. They don't have their hearts turned on. Technically, you can go to another station, find somebody that you can respect, who gives you 3 minutes of telling you their history as being a scholar and a psychoanalyst and a psychologist and a physicist and a this and a that, and they're going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you right now. That this is what we're looking at. It's just the problem of the mind, which is narcissism. They changed the name, by the way. People are looking at names and saying, there's the truth over there. Talk about Antichrist. How lost can we get if somebody stands up and says, I am the truth? But really, go deeper. We all have this. If you say, I am the truth, then it's capable of being logged into everybody, because everybody has a heart that is logging in to reality, which is connected to the truth. It's just, no matter what you have. Okay, so this is your book right here of the ultimate truth. The ultimate truth is this moment now, reality, and it's a weird looking book. Now I could say, no, it's sold 2020. You see, it has no writing on it. This is the ultimate truth, though, really. This moment now, can you say it? No, you didn't know that was going to happen. Ah! And now Shauna, and now Shauna, and now Shauna, and oh God, narcissist, let go. Take a deep breath. Let go, let go, let go, let go. Move awareness into the body, not the mind. Your awareness is suffering there. In fact, you probably have the truth is you have no awareness. With mind and awareness are opposites. Awareness, where is awareness? This moment now. This moment now. Where's the mind going? No, don't. Somebody's getting very anxious now. There's got to be more. There's got to be more. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing. Everything is still here. Everything is perfectly intact, even though you just lost your mind. It's ideal, actually. I mean, in the West, it's kind of, when you say lost your mind, now what did you visualize? Did you visualize a bunch of people going into the mental ward? The problem with them, they couldn't lose it. They chose the mind. They said, fuck it, nope, I'm way more real. The fear that is the mind. Fear and mind are synonymous. At all costs, says it's more real. It wants everything dead besides for its death. Which is, you have to die. Die to what? Babes, get the best-selling book. Remember, it saved your ass. You know, don't really. Here, let me get another version. It's here. You know, you just have to look for it. How it really is. Here it is. This is the ultimate truth here. There you go. Ready? Ready? It's available for you to write on. I'm writing on it now. I mean, and this is the trip about this. See, it's not a very good example, but because the real nature of the application that is the same page, that you can always be on the same page. You don't have to worry about being a like-minded person. In fact, yeah, let's talk about that again. It's like trying to say to have the same fingerprint. I would like for somebody, it's biology, first of all, that you're talking about. You want the brain to be a certain way so that you can relate with somebody. I'm sorry. Back away, change your language. What do you really mean? See, a mind only wants to hide inside of other minds. Yes, it's wanting to find a hiding place. And the master doesn't go for it. No, we kind of see the mind approaching. It's like, oh no, here's another person that's running. They're running towards their master. That's when the time the guru is showing up, when you're most miserable with the mind, and trying to tell you really could happen very subtle. It's like, uh-oh, how miserable are you going to get that the guru is actually outside of you, coming at you saying, you think that that's more real, huh? Babe, the real thing is not going to be convinced of your mind. They're not going to try and convince you of their mind. They know they're not the mind. They're not bound down by the limitation of any kind of memory. None. 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 I feel like I'm going to go into the monastery now and become a nun. But really trying to help you here. Because through the Gemini moon here, you're never going to find a like-minded person. Shut up. What are you interested in? Is there the truth that makes you go zing that you're interested in? Now you're finding a like, period. You found a like. Now, is that person capable of liking when somebody else likes something? That's a question. Because the secret about narcissists, they are so fucking weird that they don't like when other people like things. If they can find something that other people like, they want to play with it and take it away, take it away. They don't know how to play life at all. So that's one of the things, if you want to talk about your favorite subject matter, here it is, 9 minutes and a half. I said narcissist, so I'm going to put it in capital letters and get 50 more likes. Why? Because now I was trying to explain what the use of SM was. Am I going to put it before or after? This is the new moon, and this is my new moon video. I'm excited. It kind of trines my moon, but see, it's heading into a square with Saturn, and it's kind of like, that's where I'm like, this is a video that says, because there's so much Gemini in the air that it's very mental. It's going so mental that it's like, excuse me, don't leave your heart behind. Don't leave your earth behind. Don't leave your ear behind. Anybody listening to each other? It is a time where the mind wants to expand in communications. But the problem with it is that, what is it? It's just as bad as anything else, like a TV set or Stephen King, books that will never, that will only waste your time, waste your imagination. You want a healthy imagination. Now, people don't even know what healthy imagination means. If you want to talk about Americans that don't know, that consider themselves healthy, what they mean is they're bigger or something, and it's like, no, actually, same with the mind. A healthy imagination, a little bit too much there. I think that there isn't even an experience of the physical yet that you're not even drawing off of to where now. It's not even good for the children. The children get stuck in things that are impossible to do on this planet. And what is impossible to do on this planet? I mean, talk about it. The mind is. Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, really, even if it had a healthy imagination, if it's sitting there imagining how to make a spinach sandwich forever, that's the bottom line. I mean, it could be stuck like that forever, imagining how to do something or what's going on, and never actually confirm in a physical realm the experience, really. And boy, having said that, we are losing the earth, reality, truth, all of it, because of it. We just deny that experience. We experience the mind instead. What the poor imagination, even if it's a healthy imagination, if you're just experiencing the mind. Okay, Geminis, hey, I have a Venus in Virgo, and it's now time to say, oh, by the way, but stay earthed. What is the subject matter? I mean, are you just going to be tossing it in the air like confetti and shredding up the delicacy of something put together physically? An experience, the actual experience. We appreciate the Gemini. See, I do have this trippy thing with Gemini because I have Jupiter in Pisces that it trines my Saturn. It's in Pisces, 10 degrees, 12th house, going backwards. It's the only one going backwards. So my theory is that it's not so self-undoing. It's kind of spiritual there. It's interesting. People see that right away. They think I'm all Jupiter and Pisces, and it's like weird because it's my only. Well, I have Saturn in Cancer too, which is not good. Anywhere where Saturn is not good. You're taking away from the qualities of such that's there, which it's all good if you translate the karma into a lesson that only, boy, it's like, well, you want to know what it's like to have no family? Saturn in the, and I'm not fooling myself either. It's like everybody went down for the count and they're saying, you need to find you, go and have a journey. They're showing me how to let go, and it's like, gee, but really, and the feeling of being homeless and camping out in your own home. See, Saturn comes with the feeling of burden. In Pisces, it's trining my Saturn. So the truth is I've reorientated this whole situation. I've already done that, really, because a lot of people would worry about every splinter and nail. And if we achieve such the spiritual prowess that our inner sanctuaries are so managed and still is the word. It's like you can be going 180,000 miles an hour in your spaceship, and it's very much slow motion. You have total awareness. So we want to get back to your awareness level. And we're talking about the narcissist. The narcissist has no awareness. They are basically not reality oriented. That's all I say when we talk about awareness. I'm a master and I go loop through these words. How much confusion do you need? Awareness, reality, now is all the same. So is God. God is the same. Let's talk about love. That's what love is, honey. It's just simply an availability to what? The present moment, which if you have a 5-pointer right now, it's kind of, woo, you have the 5 senses, more than that. And I hope you're utilizing them. I hope you're utilizing them. Do us a favor. Utilize them. You want to get on the same page? You want to get on the same page? Didn't just say you want to compare your body to everybody else and how they're experiencing things. No. You'd be surprised about a purely person that claims to be a human being that's purely aware. they're not at all looking at your body. In the end, it's like this moment now. And are we present to what's happening? The complexity of, oh God, you have a handicap? I am here for you in that. I didn't just say I'm going to be what you're lacking, but I'm going to be the understanding of what could be lacking within that situation, which is love, and just seeing and being available to, well, how is it? Like, well, how are you getting along? How are you? It's not a bad thing to just say, have you eaten today? Can I help you? Really, it's not, right? Um, there's my Venus in Virgo right there, because the mind is really helping itself. It's like, did we? And it's like, it really, it's the virtue signaling after a while. And if you look at that energetically, it's, now you want to talk about contracting. There are, in this universe, you will find only two types of beings, and it's the same on this plane: the expanding or contracting being. The universe, in fact, is comprised of expanding and contracting beings. If you're an expanding being, more and more, you're bringing in consciousness, which is just, this is consciousness. I have a spoon here. Consciousness is light. We can talk about this forever. Damn it! Now, consciousness, light, awareness, God, love, reality are all the am. Am means same. Same. And that's the aim. It's like you want to get to me, right? But really now, if you want to just do the E and the A, E and the A, put your mind aside. Now we're doing music. E, A. Sing it. Sorry, I don't have my guitar here. 19 minutes? I think it suffices to just say, wasn't this an amazing performance? You can become a Gemini or a Libra and an Aquarius and be the ones who catch the airwaves and start to bring it in and say, well, by the way, it's very, very much like you can become a channeler. You know, Libra says, I love, but really everybody is, you know, when you really look at the science of the mind, it's a receiver. And it's coming from the heart. It's coming from the heart that it's receiving. Now, technically, if you want to talk about the universe being one, even, you know, the earth with the human being, with the human aperture, the human heart, that's how it's happening. And so the information is there already. You can call it pulling from akasha. It's kind of boring, actually. Once you become realized about this and you begin to see where you are, you're like, wait a minute, this is just a loop-de-loop place, and you're the only one that can kind of click out of it and say, whoa, that person got caught in the loop, that one? Whoa, that one, this is just, you're caught in the loop now. No, you don't have to be. You can just see it and become still. So you can become still enough. I'm still trying to attract my space ball. Is my space ball going to come? I need my space ball. Because when you're space ball, just kidding, but you can become, see, your consciousness can change to where now your awareness, see, this is so strange, because the stiller you are, the faster your shutter speed is now. And it could, all of a sudden, babe, it could become real time. You've seen that on the Spaceballs movie. I do it like 3 times a year here. Sometimes I think that I'm watching my movie, that I'm about to watch my movie, but it's actually me live, but it takes me like a few seconds. It's the funniest thing. I'm like, well, this one I'm just waiting there. Why am I just waiting there? I'm like, oh, wait a minute, it's now.